How's it going, everyone? I want to talk about TNXP. As I made a video prior. I said, wait for these areas to hit. Wait for these areas for your bounce idea. And I just made a video about this, but when before, and we played this in the Discord at the EMA 5, right? And then you played at the EMA 10, and now guess what? We're at the EMA 20 for our next level. So just like stepping stones, right? We look for that idea of, if I'm jumping up, where do I want to be supported? I call it the trampoline effect. So right in here, anytime you see a stock that hits this upper band, which is my Keltner channel, it's extremely overextended. Price will go back to reality. The bulls will have their fun for a little bit, but this is a party that don't last long. Especially with TNXP, it's a penny stock, biotech. They need money. They're going to dilute, and so that's what happens here. They pump this up real big. Retail traders come in. They chase this all the way up, and guess what? We went from $1.30. And then we come crashing down to 33 cents. This is where I played it in the Discord. I said, you know what? If we hit this EMA 5 this fast at the end of the day, coming through here, we're going to expect a nice hefty bounce. We go from 33 cents all the way up to 71 here. Or actually, I can just count this one. I took the fast profit. Usually for me, I like to take my 10 to 20%. That's my goal for a stock like this that ran up massive. You can probably expect a little more out of the juice here. But this is really just going to be a dead cat bounce idea. And that's all you're really expecting. You know, you had this big move up. If you guys know anything about Fibonacci retraces, when we overextend pretty much the whole move here, this is, you know, where you expect that bounce here on that EMA 5, and we get this type of a scenario, right? And then that's really all we need. Because I don't want to hold this long term. This is not a big, solid company. The share price is at 33 cents, and it's there for a reason, right? So the next idea is, after you play the EMA 5, especially if it's that big up and it goes down like that, you don't keep playing it. What you do is you wait for the 10. So we go back to this 10. Guess what happens, guys? We had another nice bounce. The algos pump it up, and bam, 118% from the lows of that. That was beautiful. But we do not play the 10 again. And this is how I trade momentum stocks. So do keep in mind, we come back up, we come back to the 10. Yeah, you get a little bounce, but it's not as big as probably you want. This probably would have been a decent gain. I mean, 10%, not too shabby, and that's really what I look for. But as we see, we come shifting through. In my last video, I said wait for the EMA 20. That is your next target. So what I would like to see is two loading zones. I want to see this EMA 20 and then EMA 50. All through here is your loading zone. It doesn't have to be perfect where it hits the 20, goes up. It hits the 20, goes a little under, makes a bullish wick, and that's totally fine. This is your loading zone right here at 32 cents. And right here, it goes up it's at 33 cents right now. I would look for dips all the way till 28 cents. Where would I cut the trade off? Well, I would cut the trade off if we get something that goes considerably lower like that. If we get a daily candle that goes probably somewhere below this loading zone, then I would. But I don't want to get stopped off, you know, if it hits something like this, it has a long lower wick, and then it just goes up, right? So, yes, you want to have a stop loss because you don't want to just be like, oh, I'm either going to win this trade or I blow my whole balance. That's not how it's not how we're going to do trading, okay? That's just not, it doesn't work like that. But I promise you, you'll see time and time again, when you see these setups and these work, you're going to win so many trades, and then it's not even going to matter if you have a small loss, right? Because right here is your loading zone. You're already in profit right here on this 20. This is your next area for a bounce idea. If we look up here from the lows to the highs, it's already pumped 7%. I would look for at least 10%. That's your profit target, okay? So keep this one on watch. I really like it. If it does not get this great of a bounce on this 20, this EMA 50 is your next loading zone. So don't just buy every dip that happens on the whatever chart you're looking at, the 1 minute, the 5 minute, the 50 minute. Go to the daily. Put these EMAs on your chart. If you're in my Discord, you see this stuff. Only apply this system on strong momentum stocks. If there was no stock that touched this upper band, and these settings are extremely overextended, and I will short the heck out of TNXP if it ever gets above this much like this, because this is not sustainable, guys. Anybody that's buying up in here needs to just kind of reevaluate. Be like, you know what? This is extremely risky, right? I'm literally catching the top of a mountain here. You know, this is going to come back to reality. It doesn't matter how good the news is. All stocks will be balanced. So we were way out of imbalance. We were in balance here. We come back to reality. Where was balance? Back to the 5, the 10, the 20, and the 50 is your EMAs. This is starting to make an uptrend for a brief amount of time. We have multiple candles above. It's not like this where you have you're under the EMA 50. You're actually using this 50 as support, right? We hit this 50, we reject down, okay? But now we would suspect that the 20 and the 50 are your big support areas. So you can see TNXP has been a very, very long downtrend, okay? With this candle, you might even be like, okay, we closed this gap here. We have two more gaps that, maybe it could close. I wouldn't count on it to be sure. I would not trade based on that, as that is very scary, right? Because you could have traded this move down, and guess what? You're still holding for gaps, okay? This is the best system for this. If you want to trade against the trend, I have other systems for that. I actually traded this against the trend, but now we are trading with the trend. How do you catch these bounce ideas? 10 to 20% is all you need. I recommend 10%. You'll win way more. And then, like I said, this EMA 10 gave you 100% bounce. This EMA 5 gave you about over 50% bounce. The 37%. These are really great ideas, and they're very solid. You're never chasing. You're looking at the bigger picture of where would the algos buy? Where is the big money coming in? Where has this bounced? Where has resistance turned support? Resistance, we had at the EMA 50. EMA 50 is now support. EMA 20 has crossed over right here. This is now support. And you can see why are we bouncing at these areas? Is because that's where your algos are printing the orders in, okay? They're not printing orders in for buys up in here. We are getting the big money out. Retail traders can come in here all they want. They're not going to pump it where they think they want it. They can lose their whole accounts here. But they're going to learn a big valuable lesson not to buy above these upper bands, okay? I did that before. It sucks. I learned from it. Not anymore. I do not chase momentum stocks. I let momentum stocks come to me. If they never come to me, there's always a momentum stock that will. This was just a perfect scenario. If you ever see a candle go way above the ATR4 into the EMA 5 all in the same day, that's a good bounce idea. And then if we come to the 10, I'm playing that. And then I'm going in on the 20 and the 50 here, guys. I'm going to get my big pump. I already made massive money on TNXP. I'm just going to keep rinsing and repeating this system here. And I'm only going to play it one time. So this is my last time on the 20. And if it goes to the 50, that's my last time. Because I know these stocks dilute. I know these stocks have, they don't tend to keep their trends. So I just want to play these bounce ideas. Hope you guys like this video. Give it a like, subscribe, comment. If you guys want to join the premium Discord and be a part of a community and see how my system works, see my alerts, and be a part of, just a real transparent community, you can click the link down below in YouTube comments below, and in the description will say join the premium Discord for my alerts and system. It'll take you to this free chat landing page. It does not mean you're a member or a subscriber yet to get the alerts and the system, the education, the videos, and all that. All you have to do is hit day trade alerts, and you will get access to my swing trades and day trades, and gets this, for $12 a month. Literally probably the cheapest, with the highest win ratio, with a strategy that doesn't have FOMO, with a strategy that literally tells you how to trade. And I combined tons and tons of research, tons and tons of strategies together into one that will give you the most consistent, profitable strategy of over 90% win ratio. I like day trading. I love day trading the best. I think it's the best because, one, if you have a small account, if you want to make money every day, I have a very unique strategy that I think you guys are going to love, and you might ditch every trading strategy out there, okay? It's actually my favorite, my highest probability of wins, and that is my day trade alerts. That's why I say if you want to get in, I recommend the day trade alerts. Try them out. I use options doing it, but I do it at the safest profitable way to do it, and I am the casino doing it. That's how I do that. So day trade alerts will give you access to everything. And if that's too much, you can just do swing trade alerts. No big deal. That's $6 a month, whichever you like. But you can look at the server shop to see if your name is in gold, you have the highest tier. And like I said, if you want to subscribe, do it on your computer. It is best if you do it on a computer because you avoid the iOS fee because it's through the app on your phone. So if you do it through the app on your phone, they will charge a little more. So it's best to do it on a computer. And if you have an Android, you will have to subscribe through a computer or your phone's browser because they're having issues with Androids. But other than that, once you do it, you're good to go. Keep out for my live streams. I go live for you guys. Keep out for any swing trading education videos, and then keep out for any day trading education videos. As the market goes, we revamp to the how the market moves. I'm going to keep updating education for you guys to keep learning. And live streams are going to be the best way for you guys to learn. So I'm always available if you guys need me. All right, TNXP, big pump soon. This is where the algos are going to print the money. You guys definitely get in this loading zone here, okay? All right, guys, I'll catch you on the next video. Give it a like, subscribe, comment, and peace out.